We now request Professor Ajay K. Sood, Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India, to address the August gathering. Can you please welcome him on the dais?
Dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Minister Shri Pralhad Joshi ji, Shri Santosh Kumar Sarangi ji, Shri Akash Tripathi, Mr. Jorgo, distinguished colleagues, respected researchers, industry partners, and friends. It is my privilege to join all of you today at the third edition of the International Conference on Green Hydrogen. As was mentioned a few minutes back, this gathering has become an important platform for aligning our scientific direction and policy vision towards one of the most consequential energy transitions of our time. The global demand for clean energy is not driven only by climate concerns, but increasingly by the pursuits of economic competitiveness and technological leadership. Green hydrogen stands at the confluence of these forces. The National Green Hydrogen Mission, as was told few minutes back by Mr. Sarangi, is on track on all the four pillars for execution, namely policy, demand creation, R&D, and enabling infrastructure. Our objective is also to gain a low-cost advantage, as India has the potential to produce green hydrogen at a lower cost as compared to rest of the world, which can enable exports to other countries like EU, Japan, and South Korea. Now, India is poised to become one of the largest producers and consumers of green hydrogen, not only because of our solar and wind resource endowment, but also due to the scale of our industrial base and depth of our technology talent. The cost curve, as we see now, is moving in our favor. The mission director has projected delivered cost almost like $2 per kilogram by 2030. Contingent, of course, on low-cost renewable supply, incentives, and high electrolyser utilization factors. Recent green ammonia auction highlighted the impact of policy backing, with bids falling to a historic low price of rupees 49.75 per kilogram compared to rupees 100.3 per kilogram in 2024. With supplies set to begin at Paradeep, phosphates in Odisha. This is a sign of growing confidence in the sector. Let me be specific on modern electrolyzers, because that is the beating heart of the cost stack. Three families will matter in India. First, advanced alkaline with pressurized stacks, nickel-based catalysts, and current densities above 6 kiloamperes per square meter, paired with high-efficiency rectifiers. Second, proton exchange membrane stacks for flexible operation against solar and wind ramps. And third, solid oxide electrolyzers that show high thermodynamic efficiency at 800-degree class temperatures, if we manage thermal cycling and stack durability. The prize is flexibility. The key advantage of modern electrolyzers is that they can adjust their power consumption quickly, and if we can forecast renewable fluctuations as well, which I think we can, they can act like controllable loads in coming years. They will help the grid absorb surplus solar in the day and wind at night while producing hydrogen at the lower cost. The PLI scheme for electrolyzers with an allocation of rupees 4,440 crores under the SITE program provides calibrated incentives over 5 years linked to system efficiency and domestic value addition, with a clear intent to establish India as a competitive producer of high performance of electrolysis systems for the global green hydrogen market. As you all know, companies are rewarded for high performance electrolyzers based on their specific energy consumption and local value addition. We should, of course, not neglect alternative hydrogen production that fits India. Biomass gasification and electrochemical routes that co-produce hydrogen and valuable chemicals can be carbon negative in some cases and can be right-sized to Indian feedstock. Public research programs and industry collaborations in India are already active here and should be scaled with rigorous measurement, reporting, and verification. We must look at the same time, storage and transport solutions. The mission already has such provisions. And we should set up domestic production lines for type 4 cylinders with metal or polymer liners wrapped in carbon fiber and create detailed standards and operating procedures for moving liquid hydrogen between ship, shore, and truck at terminals. The Ministry of Ports, as you know, has announced a mandate requiring all major ports in the country to establish green hydrogen bunkering and refueling facilities by 2035. If we integrate hydrogen safety training, which is a must, into port operations now, we will de-risk early maritime adoption. Steel is where India can scale up quickly and achieve large, measurable reductions in carbon emissions. In this sector, as was mentioned, 5 pilot projects are demonstrating hydrogen-based decarbonization. In other sectors, such as shipping, vessels are being retrofitted and refueling facilities are being developed at Tuticorin port. In transport, hydrogen buses and refueling stations are already operational. Indian Railways has successfully tested the country's first hydrogen-powered coach at the Integral Coach factory in Chennai. Work is underway on a 1200 horsepower hydrogen train. The Indian Railways has also awarded a pilot project for retrofitment of a hydrogen fuel cell on an existing diesel electric multiple unit rack along with ground infrastructure, which is planned to run very soon on the Jind Sonipat section of Northern Railway. Last year, Honorable Minister PNG showcased India's advancement in green hydrogen mobility by demonstrating a hydrogen fueled bus powered by Indian Oil Limited to the Prime Minister of Bhutan and his delegation. Enablers are already in place, as you know, including the Green Hydrogen Standard and Certification Scheme, which is absolutely necessary, aligning with more than 140 international standards, sanctioning of 5 new testing facilities, certification of more than 5,600 trainees in hydrogen-related qualifications, and regulatory waivers such as transmission charge exemptions and streamlined clearances. Now, dedicated hydrogen hubs are being developed at Kandla, Paradeep, and Tuticorin ports to strengthen India's export competitiveness. Large enterprises like NTPC, Reliance, and IOCL, as well as startups and MSMEs, are investing heavily in hydrogen, which is an extremely good sign, building a robust value chain and creating lakhs of new jobs. Now, technology and policy alone are not enough. The foundation of long-term leadership rests on collaboration. We are engaging the global rule-making efforts and will ensure that we are not producing green hydrogen but shaping the norms and markets. This mission is not merely about producing a new fuel. It is about reimagining our industrial future, creating high-value jobs, building export-ready technologies, and empowering regions across our country to become new centers of innovation and manufacturing. Let me close with a thought. There is a line that says, what is needed is not the strength of a single leap, but the patience of a long journey. This mission will not be won in one announcement or few conferences, one plant or one budget cycle. It will be won in 1,000 careful decisions we make. So let us carry this work forward steadily until the molecule we are chasing becomes not aspiration but habit. I wish you all the very best in the coming days for very fruitful interactions, building partnerships, networking, and I hope that this third edition of International Green Hydrogen Mission will be a great success. And I congratulate the leadership, our Honorable Minister and Secretary MNRE and the entire mission staff for really taking it through to a next level. Thank you very much.